I do this right here for me, myself, and nobody. Me and my family rolling deep like Gotti. Word of John, oh, you know we got it going on. I'm a silver tongue, but I never corn. It goes on and on and on and on and on. In the studio till like 5 in the morning. Rapping till the sun comes up and it's the dawn. While my homies the niggas on my lawn. Put on your good clothes and show time at the Apollo. Shut the and get to the point like I need the microphone like thirsty need to follow. I get the in my hollow. Oh yeah, you know I'm going beast mode. These other rappers kidding themselves in vitro. It's no contest. Stepping in me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed. Greatest MC, put it to rest. Right, yeah.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Back in Brooklyn, the Nets tip off the beginning of a homestand. And, of course, KD. It's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Now Curry. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Lets it go with the three. Capella. Derek Favors with the rebound. Here's Pokusevski. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Curry. There's a screen by Collins. They get the rebound. And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Giddey. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Curry looking it over. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors with the screen. 13 feet away. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Here's Curry with the three. It's stolen by Dort. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
There's a screen by Collins. And the basket by Curry.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success. And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Dort.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Here's Brown. Derek Favors making his last shot.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Favors trying to break free. Wiggins with some nice D.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Clock at 6. They get it again. Tries again. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Back to Collins. Here's Curry with the three. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 4. just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Poked away, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Capella sends it back. And that does it for the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 4. 2K Sports back in.
Loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Thanks, your Brooklyn Nets.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Takes it inside. Giddey.
Out of bounds.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Just 2 to shoot. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Nets passing it around. Inside. Here's Claxton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Claxton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Now the Thunder with it. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Mills. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mills has got his first basket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Giddey to the wing right side. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track here. Mills with the steal. Launches a 3. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 10. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Now in the lineup for the Thunder, Theo Maledon.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Pokusevski. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Bembry. And he drives in. Claxton. No good. Shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Over to the left wing. Millsap a screen from 17 feet out. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dort attacking. And the shot goes down.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Oklahoma City.
And the Thunder making a change here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. It's good. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Jerome, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low. Outside for Curry. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the rejection by Collins. From deep. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Brown. And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Thunder trailing by 9. With the drive. Pass to Bazley. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Curry. Takes a three. In the corner, Collins with it. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Curry.
For the Thunder.
Six to shoot. And shot on the way. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Thunder.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Favors. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 10 points for Clint Capella.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Curry with it. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's what Curry will do for you. Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the
Outside, Dort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first foul.
And Lu Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Curry outside. He can't get that one to fall. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Dort left side. Shoots over Curry. Dort misses. Nets leading by 13. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Bembry for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Bembry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Robinson Earl.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Millsap a screen. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 16. Pass to Maledon. Here's Jerome. Pops in the layup for 2.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Drives to the hoop. Good. That one on target for Maledon. Maledon's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Mills. Stolen away. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Come on, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Give it everything we got.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They led by as many as 18 points. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Brooklyn. Here's Maledon. It's stolen by Capella. Three-pointer. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, And you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Curry, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Derek Favors.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Left side, Brown. Curry on the wing. And stolen by Favors. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Curry for the 3. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Curry basically impossible to guard, especially in that pick and roll. Burns you with both his passing and shooting.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Pokusevski. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA. But with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Outside, Dort. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Over Wiggins. Wiggins with the block. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Nets. This one for 3. Outside Curry. Screen by Capella. Fires from deep. Here's Wiggins. Outside for Curry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Here's the 3.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Thunder.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here he goes. Here's Favors. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the contact doesn't shake favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
There's the pick. Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Curry with it. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Curry. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans.
Something for your troops to sit around and bye-bye. Go Camel.